Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Puteri Aina Natasha. I'm going to present the infographic of information technology in business, chapter 1 until chapter 5. So, we go through the first chapter, business-driven overview. This is the information technology impact on business. The highest impact is on customer service, followed by finance, sales marketing, IT operation management, human resource, and security. Next, the information technology project goals. The first goal is to reduce costs and improve productivity, improve customer satisfaction or loyalty, create competitive advantage, generate growth, and streamline supply chains, and lastly, global expansion. Then, the management system, or known as MIS. This is a department which include marketing, sales, operation, logistics, human resource, and accounting. In order to learn information technology, we need to understand these three things below, known as data, IT resources, and IT cultures. We already know what is information technology, especially in business. Information technology actually give great insight and have advantage in business. To be successful in business, you must understand and use information technology in your business operation. Now, we can move to another chapter on identifying competitive advantages. There are two types of advantages. The first one is competitive advantage. The second one is first mover advantage. Now, let's take a look at the common tools to analyze and develop competitive advantages. The first one is Porter's 5 forces model. The second one is Porter's 3 genetic strategy. And the third one is value chain. Let's take a look one by one. Five forces model. The first one is buyer power, supply power, trade of substitute products or services, trade of new entrants, and rivalry among existing competitors. Porter's 3 generic strategies. This is the cost strategy of competitive scope between broad market and narrow market. The next tool to develop competitive advantages is value chain. So this is the explanation. So the next chapter, we're going to learn the strategic initiative for implementing competitive advantages. First, we're going to look at the 4 basic components of supply chain management. The first one is supply chain strategy, supply chain partner, supply chain operation, supply chain logistic. This is the effective and efficient SCM systems. You can see the decrease and increase in organization's supply chain. As you can see here, there is a 6 of customer relationship management, or known as CRM. Next, business process reengineering, BPR. This is the list of 7 principles of BPR. So this is the diagram to explain the enterprise resource planning, or known as ERP. In chapter 4, we're going to learn to measuring the success of strategy initiative using the key performance indicator to benchmarking whether it is for sake of efficiency or effectiveness. Now, we go through the efficiency IT metrics. So the first one is thoughtful. And the second one is speed. Third, availability. Fourth, accuracy. And then web traffic. And the last one is response time. Next, the effectiveness IT metrics, which are usability, customer satisfaction, conversion rate, and financial. Next, the metrics for measuring and managing strategic initiative. The first one is website metrics, supply chain management, customer relationship management, business process re-engineering, enterprise resource planning. And the last chapter is chapter 5, which is the organizational structures that support strategic initiative. This is the recent IT-related strategic position. The first one is Chief Information Officer, Chief Security Officer, Chief Knowledge Officer, Chief Privacy Officer, Chief Technology Officer. This is the diagram of the gap between business personnel and IT personnel. Business personnel possess expertise in functional areas. However, IT personnel have the technological expertise. These two fundamentals will lead to the successful of their business, which are ethics and privacy. Lastly, the issues affected by technology advance. The first one is intellectual property, copyright, fair use doctrine, pirated software, counterfeit software. And that's all from me. Thank you.